Don't be offended.
Hi.
Hi, Lizelle.
Hi, Lizelle.
We just went live, just as you popped on. So let me make sure you're just in time.
I just finished Whisper the Echoes of You, so
All good.
I was listening to the audio.
Love it. I saw it. People were either reading Rebecca Yarros or Catherine Cowles today. So,
Well, I was going to read that first, but then I saw Christy's review, and she said Fourth Wing was just okay, and Teddy Hamilton, even though he was the narrator, he didn't come on until the end. And that's why I bought the audiobook, because he narrated it.
Yeah.
And Christy said he was hardly in it.
Yeah, it's one of the tricks, though, because it says Rebecca Yarros with Teddy Hamilton, not like a dual narration, because I'm pretty sure that he'll be in the next one. That'd be my guess. I bet the hero gets a POV in the second one. You know, like do that sometimes in fantasy books.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I'll wait to read that one when they do the live shows.
Yeah.
No, I'm not so excited anymore.
Well, I was just about to hype it up because I'm 60% in, and it's gonna be one of the best books I've read this year. So I disagree with Christy, but we'll see how I feel at the end. It's up there with the Carissa Broadbents that I've read, and I'm declaring it now that we'll see how it pulls it off, because I know it'll have a cliffhanger because it's been said that it does. But I'm a Dragon Rider girly, so I'm loving it. Like I'm eating it up so much. Like I love dragons, and I love particularly grumpy dragons. Like there's some grumpy dragons in here, and it just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. So
I'll still read it. Just I'll wait till the live shows, because if I read it too early, I forget by the time the live show comes.
No, that's okay.
I want to listen to it closer to the live show, so then I'll remember it. Because if I listen to it too early, I'll probably forget a lot of stuff.
Yep. A lot of people do. They'll want to wait till it's closer to it. Yes. Okay, let's see who's saying hi here, and then we'll dive in. Hey everyone. Hey friends. We jumped right into talking, but say hi. Tell me what y'all are reading, and then we'll go around in just a second here. We'll say hi to everybody. But yeah, we're just so everybody knows that you're popping in. We're gonna do 1 40-minute sprint tonight. That's the plan. And then we'll talk at the end as well. But let's say hi to everybody. You're excited to start. You're also a dragon girly. I know, dragons fan. Also a dragon girly. Dragons and a like slow burn romance. Like I'm here for it. Just bought the ebook and the audiobook. Yes, I'm so glad, Candace. I'm so excited. I have to wrap up work before I can join. Hey, Amanda. Started Fourth Wing and it started off well. Only 60 pages in. Yeah, I was only planning to just start it. I was like, oh, let me just, because I love the female narrator. She is my OG female narrator. The very first audiobook I ever listened to had Rebecca Yarros. So I love Teddy. His voice can do a lot of things, but Rebecca Yarros is my girl. So I was pretty excited about it. The voice of the Lunar Chronicles for me. Almost done with Catherine Cowles, getting ready for bed. Oh, just want to sleep. I totally understand.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, well, Jess, Tara Cadman will take over her life. So she's literally just finished it. So we understand.
Yeah.
There's a broadband, Search from the Wings of Night. Love it.
I started the audio of Manacles on Spotify, but it was too long, so I stopped listening to it. I said, I'm just gonna download the ebook because the audios are taking me so longer. So I'll be faster if I read it, because I'm a faster reader anyway. So like, you know what? I'll just download the ebook. It'll be so much better for me.
Oh, that book is long no matter how you get around it. So whatever you got to do, Lizelle, whatever you got to do to get through it. I'm going to finish up Crow and then Coven. Cool. Then you'll finish Fourth Wing. Como, you got everything going on. I love it. Reading The Brought the Air. Taylor's reading The Alias. I'm going to start that series soon, Taylor. Captured by a Sinner. Love it. You're going to finally read Gabby. Finally, Stacy, you took long enough to get to that thing. Okay, so Jackie, what are you reading?
I am working my way through Curse by Christina Maraziatis, second installment in the Love Letting series.
Nice. How's it going?
It's fantastic. I loved the first one. I did a full review on it, and I was the first video reviewer for it. And I've actually become friends with the author, so she sent me this of her own free volition. Yeah,
Yay,
and she actually takes the pictures, the covers. This is her and her husband taking the photos. They're photographers. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so like I have their own. I actually have like their artwork in my house, and I am obsessed with it. So this is Will. I don't know why he's burned yet, but we're gonna find out.
That's so cool.
Yeah, this is epic Gothic Victorian Western, and she's writing book 13 right now. Like this woman is
I didn't know
awesome.
You could mix those two together, but I guess you can.
Yeah, she's I love her. She's amazing. And we become really good friends over this. So yeah, I get to review every single book of the series. She requested me to review everyone in the series. So I'm excited.
I saw your review for the first one. I said, I'm gonna add this to my TBR.
It's a doozy. Like it will so much shit happens. And I didn't even talk about the conclusion in my review of that because I couldn't. I was numb. And I didn't want to talk about it because I was like, I'm gonna ruin it if I talk about it. So it's great. I had such a good time with it.
Love it. Tara, what have you started?
Yeah, last night there was a Draco-shaped hole in my heart. So I started, what is this called? I might even be saying this wrong. Uncommonly Verdant. It's a short story. And it's a tree god slash, I think it's like a historical. So far this girl has been sacrificed to like the forest god, and this cult like killed her, and the forest god came and like mended her wounds and revived her. But now she has to go back to him every 10 days to like be sewn up basically. So it sounds disgusting, but it's actually pretty good so far. So, and I might, I don't know, depending on how this is going, I might go between these two.
Funny feelings. You need funny feelings after Manacled. Like after that, you need funny feelings.
Yeah.
Funny story about funny feelings. The last time I was on a one of these with Jen, you were reading that book.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. The last time me and Jen were on one of these together, she was reading that book. So that's
I thought you meant I was. I was like, I don't want to call you out, but like I don't think I was.
No.
Funny Feelings is actually the audiobook deal on Audible this week. I think the audiobook was only $1.99. It's the deal of the day or something.
Nice. So what are you starting next, Lizelle, then, since you finished?
I'm starting Unforgettable by Willow Asher. I can never pronounce her last name, but it's a small town romance.
All right. Cool. Let's see what else everyone else is reading, and then we'll dive right in here. Reading The Temporary Wife. Right, that is Katerina Mara, I believe. I think so. Cool. The Foxglove King, another fantasy. Love it. You should read the arc of, what arc did you say you're reading? Of Never Seduce a Duke, but you want to read Fourth Wing. I mean, I would never tempt you away from your duties, Candace, but I also, knowing what you like, I think you'll like Fourth Wing a lot. So just saying. Knowing you like I do after all these years, I think you'll be a fan. Mel, what ginormous fanfic are you reading now? Bitch, I don't even want to hear about this. 864,000 words. Shut up. Just shut up. You complain about how big the fiction. Do you look for the biggest ones on purpose, Mel? Mel, do you look for the largest ones on purpose? Girl. I love you, but come on. You're super late. You are not late, Sarah. We haven't even started yet. You're totally fine. We're just about to do a sprint, so you're good. Dark Secession. Great. I love the O'Malleys. Excellent stuff. So glad it's good, Mel. It better be good because you're going to be reading it for the next 8 months. So I hope that's good.
But now she's going to tempt us to read it, and then I'm going to be reading it for like 6 months because that's how long it's going to take.
I mean, I'm already reading Secrets and Masks, and that one is bigger than Manacled. So I'm not in a hurry to start any other big ones. So it'll be interesting. But anyway, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get this going because I just paused at a really intense moment. I mean, the whole book is intense, so there hasn't been any like moments to breathe. Let me share my timer here. There we go. All right. So yeah, we'll go ahead and mute ourselves and we'll read for 40 minutes and then we'll come back and chat for a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
Jackie. Oh,
There you go.
there we go. I was like, I can't unmute you anymore. Would like change that. Whoa. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening.
I actually want to read one of her contemporary books before I read Fourth Ring because I never read a Rebecca Yarrow's book. But every video on YouTube I saw of her, they always cry. So I'm like, but I like on every book they read of hers, they cry. But I don't know what to start with because I never read anything from her before. But when her audiobooks were on sale, so I'll get those. So I have a bunch of her audiobooks of her contemporaries on my Audible library. I think I'm going to listen to those before I listen to her fantasy one.
Yeah, I have stayed away from her too because everybody cries. I'm pretty picky about those. Listening to Magnolia Parks. Okay. Also finishing up Woke Up Wed by Cassie Mitt. Nice. Sounds great. I'm looking forward to it too. Just 2 more days and we can start reading Mafia. It's going to be great.
Last week I binged the whole audiobooks of the Born in Blood Chronicles, so I can just read Twisted Pride and Twisted Emotions for the readathon because I have Twisted Pride and Twisted Emotions and Illicit King on my TBR because it just came out today. And I got the audiobook for that because I love Wynn Ross.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Who doesn't love Wynn Ross, though?
They've got their accents for sure. Went from 12 to 13% in one chapter. Yeah. Mel. You're insane. Totally forgot that it starts with a wedding. Yeah, it's really cute, Stacy. You did a reread of everything. You know you're a mood reader when you have 3 books lined up in order, but instead you pick up one you just unbox. Yeah, man. That's with me today. I didn't even have this book on my radar. And then I saw everybody was going to read it. And I was like, I'm tired of being the last person to read stuff. I'm going to read it right now. Because lately I've been behind everyone else reading the good stuff. So I was like, I'm reading it right now. And I'm glad because it's great. Good stuff. Reading Kristen Becker Ritchie. Good stuff. Good stuff.
My book is pretty interesting that I'm reading. The girl, her family resort got sold to a new developer. So in order to get her mind off things, she has a one-night stand with this guy. But when she goes to her resort and meets the guy that's going to take over her family business, it's the guy that she had a one-night stand with.
Oh, man.
It's like,
it always is.
Did you know it was me before we hooked up? He's like, no, I didn't know it was you. Your name wasn't even on the paper. So it's pretty interesting.
Always get you. Pardon This Book says to start with the last letter. That's by Rebecca Yarros. But that's the one that everybody cries to. It's the one everybody cries to. But good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I really want to get back to my book. So this was a good time. But this my cross stitch here. I'm so close, everybody. I just have to finish.
You're making good progress on that.
It looks really good.
Beautiful.
I know. Well, not just good progress. We're almost done. In another hour, I should be done. Oh man, not gonna do one this complicated for a while. Even though I have 2 more different like sunset ones, I was like, no, I'm gonna do some cute, easy ones again because this was a lot.
Yep.
It was a lot. It was good stuff. Started Snow by Sophie Lark. I'm gonna hold off until the readathon. Well, you can make it a whole week if you want. That's totally up to you. I found that 4-day readathons are usually good for people to be committed the whole time because you usually get tired by the end. But you certainly can start whenever you want to. Almost done. Lucy. Well, yeah. Well, this was fun. If you're watching and you're one of the Romance Booktube girlies, there's nobody signed up for next week. So if you're interested in hosting, just let us know. Because yeah, there's nobody else signed up. I know once we get into summertime, people are a bit busier, but it's a great opportunity if you haven't hosted stuff before and you want to try it. This is a good thing to take on because we're mostly muted and reading the whole time, so you don't have to feel awkward about anything. So it's good. But thanks everybody for showing up tonight and hanging out. Pretty much all of you joined me today because people dropped out on me. So thank you guys for being up to join in. It's great.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, ladies.
Bye.
Yep.